Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to go about making presets for visualizers in FL Studio for your beats or your songs. We're going to be using the ZgameEditor. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is fire up FL Studio and bring in the project file that we want to be working with here. If you have the project files, that's best. If not, you can open them up with an MP3 or a WAV and that is no problem. Alright, so once you get your project into the playlist here, we're just going to go to the mixer, the master track, and open up the ZgameEditor Visuzalizer plugin. The first thing we need to do is add a background, so we're going to go to Image Effects and add an image. Next we need to add the image that we want, so we're going to go to Add Content, Add Pictures, and we're just going to find the image that we want to be working with here. So once you add the image and select it, we're going to go back to the main tab, and for the image source here, we're going to choose the image that we just added. Next we need to make sure it fits properly and everything, so just using the position tabs and the width tabs here, you can adjust your image accordingly. So I'm going to want it about that wide, and obviously it's stretched, so I'm going to adjust the height until it looks about right. Alright, and then there's parts that are cut out, so I'm going to adjust the position to about there. Alright, then we can keep editing the image a bit here, so we can turn the lightness down a bit. This will just let some of our top layers stand out a bit more. And we can even change the hue and saturation of the image. So for example, we can make it look like completely red or completely blue. So I'm going to choose a blue color, but then I'm going to turn the saturation down by quite a bit, so it's just a little bit blue. Okay, then the next layer that we're going to add is our logo. So again, we're going to add another image. Image effects, image, and same process as last time, just find the image that you want to use as your logo and add it to the project. Alright, so now that we have the logo in there, do the same thing and adjust the size and the position accordingly. You can have it wherever you like. For this time I'm going to have it just right in the middle. So we're going to go down to peak effects and we're going to choose this one called polar. And we're going to change the radius a bit. I'm going to make it quite a bit smaller. And I'm also going to adjust the lightness so that it kind of fades to the background a bit. And similar to adding the image, just drag these sliders around until you have it designed that you like. You can have it whatever size you like. You can change the position. You can change the bands to have them like thicker or more of them or less of them. Alright, so I like my design something like this. Alright, so now we're going to add text to indicate the title of the song. So I'm just going to go over to Add Content and Text, and I'm just going to type in the name. I know that. Alright, so as you'll notice, the text doesn't show up anywhere yet because we need to add the text layer first. So just add another layer, hit the drop down. The one I usually use is go to HUD and go to HUD text. Okay, and then same thing, adjust the position. I'm going to have it right in the middle, and I'm going to have it lower. You can change the font. My favorite one to use is Monsterrat Black. This one, Monsterrat Black Italic, is good. I'm going to realign that to the middle, move the position, and I'm going to make it quite a bit smaller, I think. Alright, so that's pretty much the majority of the basic effects that we're going to be using. The next ones we're going to add are kind of just to add some more personality, I guess, some more movement to the visualizer. So we're going to add another layer, click the drop down again, and we're going to choose Fog Machine, just right off the top there. And you'll see the fog starting to roll out. Alright, so we're going to move the Fog Machine back a few layers just so that it's sitting behind our text and our polar effect. So we're going to click this little right arrow and just go move layer left. Move layer left. And we're going to keep going until it sits behind everything except our background. And then we're going to adjust this a bit. I don't want it to be quite that light. I'm going to have it more like somewhere around there. Make this blue as well, like that. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Alright guys, so I think that brings us to the end of this tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys learned how to do these visuals. I will be making a kit for these if you'd like to download a bunch of my presets. Please remember to like and subscribe for more of these videos in the future, and leave a comment on what you guys would like to learn next. Thanks. Peace.